Since the beginning of FIFA, there has always been a top 9 nations. But the question remains, which one is the best one? Welcome to Best of the Best.
I wanna be the very best.
When I was younger, when I was older, I came up with ideas that are pretty sweet for FIFA content. What's happening, boys, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. A series that we might start doing every FIFA cycle towards the end of a certain FIFA cycle. I call this the Best Nations in Ultimate Team Foot Draft Challenge. You guys have probably seen a challenge like this on other people's channels. I know Nep and Skills have like foot draft challenges, but this is going to be a challenge that I do towards myself. Now, I'm going to go through the rules really quickly. It's actually going to be very simple. We're going to start at the top, and we're going to call this the Top 9 Nations Foot Draft Challenge. There's going to be 9 epis, obviously the 9 nations that you guys see right here, and this is actually divided by the amount of players that they have in Ultimate Team, and we are going to start with Argentina, the nation of Messi and Maradona. So essentially the way it's going to work is every time a player from Argentina shows up, we have to select them. Every time we get a goal with an Argentinian player, that's 1 point as well. So we get a point for players that we select in the draft that are from Argentina. We get a point for goals scored with players that are from Argentina. And then in the pack rewards, whatever we get, every player from Argentina that we pack, if we do, that is a point as well. And then at the end of that, we are going to have a little table there, and it's going to showcase the points. And that is exactly how this little draft is going to go down. So should be very, very fun. It's going to start with Argentina. It's going to end with Spain. It's going to be a 9-part series. We've got about, I don't know, 25 days till FIFA 20. So I figure this could be a fun little mini series in the vein of Best of the Rest, but the exact opposite, because this is the Best of the Best. Now that is actually a pretty sweet name for this series, the Best of the Best.
I wanna be the very
I'm sure there's
best.
like a sick song. I'm sure there's like a sick 80s song that's called Best of the Best, or like Eye of the Tiger. If you guys like this idea for a 9-part miniseries, drop a like on the video. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. But like I said, boys, the Argentina is the first nation that we are going to go with. So we're going to go over to the foot draft, and we have a draft token, which is how we're going to get things started off. I'm using the main account here, but again, we're at this stage in FIFA where it really doesn't even matter what account I'm using, but we are, however, going to start out with Argentina. So what I'm going to do is I'm thinking, you know what, let's keep it 4-3-3, and let's see who they give us as a captain. Again, anytime an Argentinian player shows up, we have to take him, and I'm thinking, let's go Argentina. Who could we, let's go, you know what, let's go with a Douglas Costa to get things kicked off. I'm hoping for maybe some variation of Messi or Maradona. We are going to go ahead and we are going to take, I'd love to take Johan Cruyff, but we got to take a Cardi because we're looking for points here. Not the end of the world, because it does give us a little bit of, we've got Federico Chiesa, and then this is where we hope for either Maradona. No, we're not going to get it. But we do get a Bentancur, so we're going to take a Bentancur, gets the green link into Douglas Costa. Oh, Maradona! There we go. It is alive and well, boys. It is the Icardi-Maradona connection. So we've got 2 points already for Argentina because we got those 2 players. We are going to go ahead and we are going to take Marek Hamšík. And as of right now, given our little stipulation, we're doing pretty freaking sweet. We've got freaking Tagliafico, who I'm thinking we could do that. So that takes us up to 64 chem. Tagliafico, I believe, is on 7 right now. Varane, Piqué. God, who do we want here? I mean, I don't know how we turned down Rafa Varane. So we're going to take him. We got 3 Argentinian players. We've got Garay, who hurts a little bit, but he does get the chemistry into Rafa Varane. And we have... Man, I'm not going to lie. That's kind of tough. The fact that we have to turn down a 91 Jens Lehmann, and we have to go that Andrada. So we're going to become very familiar with that Andrada card because we do want the points. And then last but not least, we do get ourselves that right back Milinkovic-Savic or Carvajal. I think, do we want Carvajal or do we want that SMS? What does SMS get us? SMS gets us on 7 chem. But I think we have to take that SMS. I know it's not like the best for chemistry, but we swap them around and we're at 90 rating, 89 chem. And then from here on out, we're basically just building out the squad. Okay, so let's just take the rating here. Let's go with a 95 Alisson. Again, I don't have to start an Argentinian player. It's about goals scored with Argentinian players. So if I want, I can bring out that Andrada. We're going to go with 79 Badstuber. And then we're just going to go for pieces that help us. We're going to go with Sanchez to get us another point. Again, we don't have to start him. We just have to be able to, we just have to select that player. Javier Zanetti. Are you kidding me? Up to 94 chem, bro. It's almost as if EA knew I was doing this series. We're going to go with a 96 Christian Eriksen. Already, I'd be fine. Dude, I would be fine going into the draft with this squad. Coutinho, Leroy Sané is going to come on, I believe, probably in place of Douglas Costa. Or maybe Chiesa, you know. Sorry, I take that back. Ribs will probably come off for, Chiesa will probably come off for Ribs, and then Douglas Costa will probably come off for Leroy Sané. Let's go ahead and take this, Aigner. And then we've got 4 selections left, and I gotta say, we've done a pretty freaking sweet job, getting this squad prepped with the Argentina boys. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take Gaia, and then 2 more selections left. Please, just give us some Argentinian players so we can get some points. A freaking Mbappe. We're going to go Kylian Mbappe. He will come off in place of Chiesa. Sané will come off for Douglas Costa. And then a 95 Eden Hazard to end things off. So 90 rating, 94 chemistry. Everyone is basically on 7 chem outside of Douglas Costa. And we've actually got a really, really nice bench. Let's shuffle the bench around. Let's tally up how many Argentinian players we have. Let's get into match number 1. Let's see if we can get this thing popping. Can we just get an RIP in the chat for the fact that we have an Argentina draft, but we don't have Messi? We have a full Argentina draft, but they didn't give us Messi, but they did give me me in about 10 or 15 years. Got to go with an Argentinian manager. Of course, if you're doing the Argentina FUT draft, you're going to go with an Argentina manager. And it is a 189 rated squad, 97 chemistry, 92 team rating. The most players we have from any nation are obviously Argentina. That was the stipulation that we decided to go with, or that was the stipulation that we were given. Now, is there a way to get this on better? I don't think there is. I'm looking right now. Is there a way to get this on better chem? No, -6. I think that's it, boys. I think that's it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring off Douglas Costa for either Hazard, you know, Douglas Costa for Hazard, Mbappe for Chiesa, and then I think we will take off Bentancur for Christian Eriksen. Let's get into match number 1. How do you say let's go in Spanish? Vamos. Ooh, Diego Maradona. Great save from De Gea. Ooh, there we go. Diego Maradona. So we get ourselves... So we have 7 points with the 7 players that we drafted from Argentina. We got a goal with an Argentinian player, which means we are up to 8 points. Come on, man. That 98 Maradona came up so clutch. We didn't get Messi, but we got the second best thing. 98 Maradona. That's it. That's going to be game. 2-0. This squad is actually too OP. De verdad, todo el partido haciéndome regalar. ¡Otro penalti! Ronaldinho gets a goal. He might be a guy that we, he might hopefully be a guy that we get in the next draft, because I think Brazil's the second one, right? Argentina, then Brazil. Dunzo. There we go. Please tell me that was that Hazard or Mauro Icardi? I'm pretty sure 15 is Icardi. Hazard. All right, well, we've got 8 points anyway. 7 Argentina players. Is he getting out of here? He's popping out. 7 Argentina players drafted. 1 goal scored with an Argentina player. Hazard had 2. Damn it, how was that not Icardi? And where was he on the pitch?
I love it.
Wait a second, who got that goal? Mbappe. The goal counts for Mbappe. Wait, what? Okay. RIP, dude. There we go. Diego Maradona. 2-0. That might just be it for this guy, too. So we're up, I believe we're up to 9 points. 7 games, 7 Argentinian players drafted. A goal with a goal with Maradona in the first match, and then a goal with Maradona here in the second.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Did he, wait, he rage quit? 4-1 in the first match, 2-0 in the second match. Let's see if we can pull off, a mad tick and get ourselves a draft victory here in the first episode of Best of the Best.
I wanna be the very best.
Damn it. Ah, Snipes, he gets one counter. Gets one counter and he puts it away. That's, shut the FA Cup. Oh. Please be Icardi. Does Icardi finally get his first goal? Mauro Icardi in the third match finally gets his first goal for the club. I think we're up to 10 points. We've scored in 3 matches. We've scored 3 goals with an Argentinian player, and we've got the likes of 88 Icardi, 98 Maradona, Zanetti. I mean, I guess that's fair. We're also playing Maradona at Cam. If we had him at striker, I feel like we'd probably have more goals.
¡De verdad! ¡Todo el partido haciéndome regar! ¡Otro penalti!
Era penal. Come on, that's one more goal. Question is, who do we give it to? Icardi or Donnarumma? Maradona. It's got to be Maradona.
Mira, no, de verdad, porque a mí Zweibal me cae bien, pero me iba del puto partido.
Ooh, Christian Eriksen, bro. Come on, dude. We deserve something out of this. Told you. Dude, we got this. We're going to the final, man. There's no question in my mind. We're going to the absolute final, my bros. Yes! 115th minute, we get ourselves a goal with, I don't even care who it is, 97 Mbappe. And if we hold this lead, we go to the final, boys. If we hold the lead, we go to the final in the first episode of Best of the Best.
Game is the most unathletic piece of shit game I've ever played. It really is! It really is!
Icardi. Boys, these goals matter. We're averaging a goal per game with an Argentinian player. We need much more than that, dude. We do go to the final, though, so we got a good chance of getting a big pack. Got a good chance of getting a few Argentinian players. Okay, so Maradona game number 1, Maradona game number 2, and then Icardi match number 3. It took us 3 matches, 3 goals? Come on, dude.
I wanna be the very best.
1-0 in the Argentina FUT Draft Challenge final, and we get ourselves a cheesy goal with Diego Maradona, which brings us up to 11 points. 7 Argentinian players drafted, and I think 4 goals with Argentina players scored. So that's 7 plus 4 is 11, right?
Mira, no, de verdad, porque a mí Zweibal me cae bien, pero me iba del puto partido.
You can't talk to Bateson in the DMs and then also play FIFA. That's just not how it works. Okay, we're back in this thing. Even though we're in the final, even if we don't win this thing, we want to score goals with Argentinian players. We want to score as many goals as possible with Maradona. I think we're up to 12 points.
De verdad, todo el partido haciéndome regar. ¡Otro penalti!
What a bunch of freaking horse shit. Oh, Diego Maradona. We might be losing this. We might be losing in the draft final, but we come away with, I believe, 3 goals with Maradona here in this all-important 4th match. And we hopefully we get, we're gonna get bounced out of this We're going to get bounced out of this draft final, but hopefully we get some nice rewards. Hopefully we get ourselves some Argentinian players, because I really would like to represent Argentina well. The best of the best Argentina FUT draft challenge comes to an end. We get ourselves 3 goals with Maradona. So we're going to tally that up. So we will tally that up at the end of the epi, but we had 7 players drafted, 3 from him. I think we're up to 13 points. I think we've got 13 points right now, and all we need now is to see what we get in our draft reward. It is going to be... I don't think that's the worst for losing. A jumbo premium gold pack and then a premium gold pack. So let's pop this thing open. 24 gold items. I think, what did it say? 8 or 9 players? It's not going to be a walkout, but honestly, part of this draft challenge isn't about that, and it is not going to be an Argentina player as the face card. It's going to be IU. But do we get any Argentina players? We have 13 points, and we don't. At least not there. But we do get... Wait, hold on. It's a manager, so that doesn't count. So we're up to 14. So we had 7 players drafted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 goals scored in 4 matches, and then 14 with this Blanco card. So all we need now is a nice little showing in this last pack right here. So we're up to 14, and see if we can get another Argentinian player here, and see if we can represent Argentina nicely. What is the board going to be? Spain. Now, Spain's going to be an interesting one, because I think we're going to be able to load up the actual draft picks with a lot of Spanish players. Any Argentinian players? We do. We get Benedetto. So we're up, I believe, up to 15. 15 players. Make sure I don't miss anything here, but we're up to 15 points for Argentina, and that is going to do it. My main takeaways from this one is 98 Maradona was literally the lone bright spot in terms of Argentinian players. Zanetti was a huge reason why we were able to get all the way to the final, but we just weren't able to close out the deal, boys. But that is going to do it. If you take a look at the table right now, it'll showcase all the stats in terms of players drafted, players scored, players drafted, goals scored, and then players packed. So I think we're up to 15 points right now. Argentina is currently top of the table because it's the only nation that we've done so far. Next up is Brazil. If you guys are looking forward to that epi, drop a cheeky like on the video. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you guys enjoy this little mini series towards the end of FIFA 19. But like I said, boys, I will catch you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, my bros. Tschüss. Later. Ade.